Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. And I'm at Orscheln, so I thought I would do a video on these carts again. They have like members of the whole family here. This is what I would call baby bear or baby gorilla polycart. This one is green. They don't have one set up, but you'll notice the handle when we look at the other ones, a little bit lighter duty, round tube, dump system. Everything else is pretty much the same, but you notice the continued rounded and fluted here. No positions for sidewalls or covering, so this is just a lighter duty, theoretically 600 pounds dumping capacity or load capacity. Difference between load capacity and dump capacity on the bigger ones, it says. So, and I forgot my glasses, so now over here I pulled it out of the hole here, one that's assembled, the one I did the video on the other day. I would call that Mama Bear, Mama Gorilla. 1,200 pound capacity, dumping capacity. Load capacity is 1,200. Dump capacity, it says, is 500. It's for dumping, 500 pounds. In other words, you can haul more with it than you can dump. You don't want to overload it and dump it and tear it apart or have it go sideways and torque everything out of place. So, but notice the handle difference. It's complete, heavier square tubing, and I'm going to say that this is a good paint job, but not powder coated. It doesn't state anywhere I've seen powder coated, and it should be. When you buy something like this, you want to look at the welds, how good they are. Do they look like they're, spotty, spattered, whatever, but, so. And the wheels do not touch when it's straight. Now, if you angle that a little bit, yeah, if you turn the steering mechanism, but so you can pull it while it's dumping and just kind of jerk, and, get the rest of the stuff out. So I'm going to park that thing next to this thing. And I stuck my finger in this hole, and I can feel the thing, the plastic there. So presumably Papa Bear, Papa Gorilla, is a good about a foot longer and 8 inches wider, and 1,500 pounds capacity instead of 12. 10 cubic feet. But yeah, it's a monster. And the wheels are 16-inch instead of 10-inch. So it's going to sit really high, but it's basically a small RV, small ATV, as far as load capacity, a small pickup truck. So a couple people, one pulling, hook it up to dogs, a horse, whatever, you can rig it up. Same thing, it's got the drop pin for hauling with a tractor, snowmobile, ATV. And again, I would say that that's probably pushing 2-inch diameter on the frame, and it looks like that's stainless steel. I mean, it sure as heck ain't aluminum. It doesn't look like it's aluminum. So the whole frame is heavier. And they do not have one set up, and I had to physically manhandle, spin this thing around so I could even look at it. Not fun. It's heavy. Very heavy. So 1,500 pound capacity, 10 cubic feet, towable with about anything. Hook it up to a dog, a horse, snowmobile, ATV, whatever. Durable and rugged. So Good item for bugging out. You could haul a lot of weight with that thing. It's huge. It's huge. The poly mule that I did a video on, you know, about 400 pound capacity. So one of these would be, you know, haul a lot. And given the fact that it's that much bigger than this one, not just heavier duty, I would say it's not a bad idea. That poly mule is $350 to haul 400 pounds. This is maybe not on sale, but $230, not bad. At $300, I would get 3 of those, but $229, one person, one family. It's going to take up more of the road. Can't get it along as narrow a path. So there's drawbacks to everything, pluses and minuses, strengths and weaknesses. But basically, this one here, you know, would be a very awesome piece of equipment. There's also on the other one, I can see reinforcement. There's nothing here. This is just curled over the lip there. Notice there's nothing in here. These slats are about 1/2 inch by 2 1/4. Put my finger in there so you can see that. So you can build sidewalls, and those only go down about 2 inches. I'd love to have this one out. Well, on this one, see, there's some kind of reinforcement here, and about the same depth, maybe a little bit deeper on the holes, but other than that, can't tell anything. Exactly the same. They're fluted there, fluted where that one is, and fluted where that one is. So there's just reinforcement. They provide rigidity for the side wall. But that thing is a monster. It's a gorilla. So, and I don't know for sure, but in dump capacity, that looks like the wheels are further apart and more stable. So, heavy duty, 10 cubic foot poly yard cart. Gorilla carts. And what the number is on this one, look it up, I don't know. It should be on here somewhere. The other one is a GOR something 6. I know that, but I'm not seeing this one real quick, so I'm not going to belabor the point. Look it up, 1,500 pound. Dumping capacity, I don't see. Wheel diameter, 16 inch. Load capacity, 1,500 pounds. Oh, bed size, there you go. 49.8 by 32.8. Okay, so that tells you the size of the bed. Okay. And there's no box for this one. Mama gorilla. Papa gorilla's not out of the box, and neither is baby gorilla, so it kind of sucks that there's not that ability to really look at them side by side. I would love to see this thing, this monster out. So, anyway, for a family, small group, large family, small group, this would haul just short of a ton. 2 of these would haul a ton, maybe. And I wouldn't push the limit on it, but hey, they can get a lot in them. Okay, that's it. This is Jerry Diamond. If you're listening to this, you are part of the remnant. Goodbye. Try to get a good uppy picture of that one. Didn't do that. I can't see it, so I can't do it.